Race number 7 here, well, a 9-race program, not the second last as normal. 1650, Class 3 contest, 12 go to post. Heading by Flying Quest was a last start winner on IJC night with Colin Keane in the saddle. David Hall, Matthew Poon this time round. You've got Racing Luck, who was fourth behind Rickfield last time out. Vincent Ho riding this time from barrier number 11. Charizard makes a rare visit to Happy Valley, but his last 2 starts have been good, placed on both occasions. Solar YY fourth again behind Flying Quest last time out. Magnificent trying to make all behind Flying Quest, ran second last time, and then down to Tang Mir, who's switching back from Sha Tin, where he finished down the field behind Reliable Team. Blau Enlightenment, Solar YY and Pickin are the horses that have been up at Chung Fro in the last 30 days.
Magnificent's got gate number 10 here for Zach Purton, but he'll get to the front no doubt and try and dominate from there with a horse on his outside called Solar YY from a wide stall as well. The 2 horses on the second line, War Room and Craig Star, are both having their first run 1650. The runner potentially might get caught wide, but he should be able to hopefully slot in from gate number 9. And you can see Racing Luck, he's got an awkward draw again like he did last start.
Quite work from Charizard. He comes out of that same race of Flying Quest, and Magnificent was in and does it nice and quietly here this morning. Nice piece of work from him. Slow, relaxed, and takes it nice and easy. So his horse going well at the moment. Now Craig Star, he's coming down here. He's coming to Happy Valley. This will be his first go at Happy Valley, but he does run on the pace, so it looks like he should be suited by it. And Blake Shin from barrier 2, he should get a nice run. He's closest to us, Craig Star. And Magnificent, he stretches out really nicely here. Now Zach Purton will take the reins. Of course, Ryan Moore rode him last time, International Jockeys Night. He's got a wide draw, but we know he's got the gate speed to get across.
He does seem to be more effective when he rolls forward, doesn't he, in the early stages. Let's start off then with Charizard. Neil Callan will ride him for David Ferraris.
Charizard, another honest run from him. I know you weren't on board on IJC night, but what did you make of the run?
Yeah, it was a good run. It was a bit of a, those IJC races are always a little bit messy, but, he extricated himself late in the race, and he finished off quite well. So, look, it was only his second run at Happy Valley, so now that he's had a couple of runs there, he should be a little bit more wiser at the track.
You were on board when he was in behind High Rev 2 runs ago at Happy Valley. Did he give you a good feel that night?
Yeah, he did. It was a very good run. He was in a nice position most of the race, and then the complexion of the race just changed mid-race, and when High Rev took off down the back, I was kind of down the fence, and I just had to wait for the field to fan out a little bit, and then I got on the back of High Rev, and it was a very credible run to get as close as I did, considering the way the race was run. But we know how good High Rev has been around Happy Valley all season, so I suppose with those 2 runs and the form in mind, you would think with a good draw that he's going to go there with another strong chance.
With that barrier draw of 4, where would you sort of envisage yourself in the run?
Oh, look, he jumps quite well and he travels well, but he's a type of horse that when the race kind of picks up, he doesn't hit top gear. He takes a little while to pick up, but look, if he can just jump away, I don't want to take too advantage of the draw, because you can see the way the makeup of his races, he's always been ridden a little bit patiently because he has a good turn of foot, so we don't really want to change that too much. If it can be a length closer, all the better, but the most important thing is that he jumps clean, gets a nice position, maybe no further back than midfield, and it's a truly run race, not messy, and gives him every chance of striking a straight, which I think he can.
No doubt nice to get a winner right before Christmas for Ricky Yu, Kingsman.
Yeah, it's a long time since I've won on this horse. I've had a couple of wins on him quite a long time ago, but look, any winner in Hong Kong is good, and things have been a bit difficult this season for me, but it's nothing that hasn't happened in the past, and I think the most important thing is don't change anything, keep your head down and keep working hard, and hopefully the winners will come, plenty more of them.
Yeah, it's a good race, that Kingsman race, and Charizard surely won't be too far away here. We'll keep moving, though. A couple more to have a look at. It's a good race, this one. Craig Star, so his first visit to Happy Valley here on race night.
Yeah, it was a good run. He's been pretty consistent, this horse. He's had the 11 starts. He's either won or been placed in 6 of them, 2 wins and 4 seconds. So he's been running over 1,400 metres. He goes up to the 1650 here, first time at Happy Valley. So there's a couple of small question marks there, but he's a horse that's got plenty of ability. I flirted with him. I didn't get him in the end, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ran well.
Yeah, if he can win, it would be no doubt a big night at the cricket club across the road if he can get success there. He hasn't actually trialled at Happy Valley in the past either, so first time all round.
All right, OK, it's Craig Star, Danny Sean Blake Shin from barrier 2. Pickin is next for us, over course and distance, finishing third behind Reliable Team.
He's developed a little bit of a bad habit, just been slightly slow away from the start recently, has Picken. He was caught wide early. He actually wasn't beaten far behind Reliable Team last time out, coming with, I think it was Sank on Sank there as well, coming with him, but he was only down to short margin. Reliable Team since come out and won at Sha Tin, and Picken's had 2 barrier trials up at Chung Fa where he's run 2nd and 5th.
He's only had a couple of starts at Happy Valley too, and that was his best run at Happy Valley. If he doesn't really want to be half a stride slow from barrier 1, that's anything. Yeah,
the trial at Chung Fa, it was a soft trial, but he did look good all the same. That's Picken. Speaking of trials, what about War Room here on the dirt at Sha Tin?
He's another horse who's been going pretty well with this season, War Room, and it comes to Happy Valley here. He's first time at Happy Valley. He's a pretty speedy character. He's got barrier 8. It's a little bit awkward, but if he can get across okay, he's another one that's a chance. It's another nice race, this one.
Finished off nicely. The last 100 metres in this trial really let down quite nicely. He hasn't trialled at Happy Valley either. That race that was won by Gift of Lifeline, Star of Yunlong has come out of that race and won and franked that form.
All right, OK, so race number 7. Paul, few making the trip to Happy Valley for the first time. Who are the top 4 in the end?
We're going to have one that's been here a few times, is Magnificent, and I think he can get across with Zach Purden across easy enough. He just got run down and mugged late by Flying Quest. He meets him better under the conditions here this race. So he's on top. Charizard, he won't be too far away. We heard from Neil Callan there. And he's got a good turn of foot, Charizard. Racing Luck, he caught the eye when he finished off strongly for 4th last time behind Rickfield.
Charizard on top for me, number 6 Neil Callan and David Ferraris to beat 8 Solar YY. He ran a good race last time out. He sat pretty much to the outside of Magnificent throughout, did Solar YY. Magnificent goes in and also Pickens, so 6, 8, 9 and 10.
All right, I thought that the runner was worth a second look. The speed map looked a little bit tricky for him, but up to 16.50 for the first time. I think he's worth a chance at what should be an each-way price. That's race number 7.